April the 25th. Went to Burwell. Heard the examination of the children. Education is indeed a talent from the Lord. What a weight of responsibility rests upon me. I trust I shall one day employ this more to his honour. A letter from Father. In truth, he is rather hard upon me. When I followed my conscience and did not presumptuously break through the fences of the Lord about his church, I might have expected this. My business is to follow my Saviour, and not to pick out smooth paths for myself. If in any measure I have walked worthily, I would desire to give all the glory to the great author of my salvation. I now feel so bold that if the devil were to reproach me, I could answer him, Lord, I would ascribe it all to thee, that I have not yet turned back, and that no enemies have yet made me to quail with terror. Onward may I press, with heaven itself in view, trusting my salvation entirely in the hands of my Jesus, my lifts, my all in all. April the 26th. How my father's fears, lest I should trust to baptism, stir up my soul. My God, thou knowest that I hate such a thought. No, I know that could I from this day be as holy as God himself, yet I could not atone for past sin. I have had a pretty good day. Fear, mistrust, and timorous are yet at sword's length. May I be valiant for truth, and live and die in my Master's glorious war. April the 27th. Fear, be gone. Doubts, fall back. In the name of the Lord of hosts, I would set up my banner. Come on, ye demons of the pit. My captain is more than a match for you. In his name, armed with his weapons and in his strength, I dare defy you all. How glorious 'twould be to die by the side of such a leader. I am a worm and no man, a vanity and nothing. Yet hath he set his love upon me, and why should I tremble or fear? I have been round with my tracts. May the good seed prosper and take root. I have again to lament that I do not live so near to God as I ought. Blessed be the name of the Lord for that measure of grace which he has given me. I can trust him for the rest. April the 28th. Mr. S. addressed us both morning and evening from John chapter 1 verse 5. I could not fix upon the subject so as to see the train of his thought. Afternoon. How I did rejoice when I brought a man to chapel and a boy to the Sunday school. It is the Lord. By this encouragement, in thy strength, I pledge myself to live yet more for thee, to fight more constantly, and to work harder. Hold thou me up, support me, for I can do nothing. The Lord has been with me today, though my heart has not been in such transports as heretofore. I will follow through shade as well as sunshine. Saviour, dwell with me. Thine I am. Help me to serve thee and adore thee, world without end. April the 29th. Went to prayer meeting. Thought upon Matthew chapter 8 verse 20. When I have the presence of the Lord, nothing is a hardship to me. I would love to lodge with my Master, and to endure all things for him. Let not my first love chill. I have no fire within to keep it alight. Thou alone canst do this, my Lord and my God. I would anew devote myself to thee, and glory only in thy cross and in thy shame. April the 30th. Another month has passed. Time rolls away. I am nearer home. This month has brought me much holy enjoyment, much privilege. How little I have done when compared with what Jesus has done for me. What a slothful servant am I of so good a master. Roll on, ye months. Bring joy or sorrow as ye will. If God be with me, all is mine. How much like Vanity Fair is this place (Newmarket). It is crowded with visitors. I saw 2 engines required to take them to London. Lord, give me strength, like the engine, to go straight on, guided by thee, my great conductor. May the 1st. Another month now dawns upon me. I have lived through one. I will bless the Lord for it, and trust him for this also. Help me to live more to thy glory, and to honor thee in my daily walk and conversation. The time of my baptism approaches. May I die to the world, and live alone for thee. I would serve thee, O Lord, but I feel a weight, a law working against this law, and holding me in partial bondage. Let thy grace break every fetter that withholds my heart from thee. May the 2nd. Went to the lecture. Very few there. Not enough for a church meeting. Lord, revive thy church in Newmarket. A far happier day than I deserve. I have been able to soar a little, and see the Canaan which I desire, though with a feeble eye. Tomorrow will be a solemn day. I have been enabled more than usual to pour out my heart in prayer. I need support now, and I feel that I shall have it. How safe are all God's people? Not one of the least of them can be lost. The oath and promise of the Lord cannot be broken. 'Tis a sin to think that God, a God of truth, will ever desert his people. It is a shame, a blasphemy. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. May the 3rd. My mother's birthday. May the sun of heaven shine upon her and revive her, even as it has done upon the natural world this day. Started with Mr. Cantlow at 11, reached Aylsham at 1 o'clock. In the afternoon, I was privileged to follow my Lord and be buried with him in baptism. Blessed pool, sweet emblem of my death to all the world. May I henceforward live alone for Jesus. Accept my body and soul as a poor sacrifice. Tie me unto thee. In thy strength I now devote myself to thy service forever. Never may I shrink from owning thy name. Witness ye men and angels now, if I forsake the Lord. I vow to glory alone in Jesus and his cross, and to spend my life in the extension of his cause, in whatsoever way he pleases. I desire to be sincere in this solemn profession, having but one object in view, and that to glorify God. Blessing upon thy name, that thou hast supported me through the day. It is thy strength alone that could do this. Thou hast, thou wilt. Thou hast enabled me to profess thee. Help me now to honor thee and carry out my profession and live the life of Christ on earth.